To God belongs all the glory, man of God. With me here is our pastor from Milton Keynes. He's got a powerful testimony. Our pastor, man of God.
Your big brother. Come on, give Jesus a man of praise.
Amen.
Yes.
Yes, man of God. Pastor from Milton Keynes has got a powerful testimony. He says one of his members, man of God, his senior members, she was diagnosed with diabetes. So recently they said to her, the doctor said to her, they wanted to start her on insulin. And this is a powerful medication, man of God, that once you start it, you can't stop and you can't come off it. And it's quite dangerous because it can also kill you. So, man of God, she went to hospital, to A&E, for another reason. And when she was there, the doctors there were saying to her, what has been going on with you? What medications are you on? And what's going on in your life? So she started listing the medication and she told them that I'm about to be started on insulin. And the doctor said, why? And she said, I don't know, because of the diabetes. So then they did some tests on her, man of God. And then they say to her, I'm sorry, man of God, before we get there, pastor is looking at me here. Before she went to hospital, man of God, pastor and his congregation, they've been writing these issues on the fire list. And pastor has been coming every month to our fire service from the Milton Keynes, and he's been throwing that into the fire. So, man of God, last week, this lady went to the hospital and the doctors did tests on her, only to find out, man of God, that she doesn't need to be on that insulin. They've taken her off that medication. Her health is improving. She's getting better and better every day.
Give the pastor a microphone. Is that not good to have a pastor like that? Pastor, what have you been doing to your church members?
Amen. We just want to give God the glory, man of God. I honor your presence here and the presence of the woman of God. Thank you so much for that great opportunity you've given us to serve mightily Milton Keynes. We thank God for your anointing, and we've got so many members that have been joining in Milton Keynes that have seen the power and presence of God. And one of this member that we have is one of our senior members. You know her. She doesn't want me to say her name, but you know her, the one who went to the trip and came back with more favor.
Yes.
So she was having quite a lot of physical health complications, one of them being she had been diagnosed with diabetes. And I think the doctor had told her that she was going to be starting insulin. And this is a very senior lady who, at her age, starting things like insulin and trying to do the correct measurements of the millimoles and all that would have been very, very difficult for her. So on one particular day, I think it was about 2-3 weeks ago, she went to A&E for a totally different issue, a minor issue that she needed to go to A&E. But whilst there, we actually went with her to A&E.
You went with her?
I went with her to A&E.
Wow, you're a good pastor.
Thank you, sir.
All the way to A&E.
All the way.
Come on, give Jesus up. That's what the pastors do. That's what a good shepherd do.
Amen. So we were there together, and at A&E, the doctors were doing tests, and then they said, look, what medication are you on? What's going on? And then she started to tell them all the medication that she's on, and then they said, no, look, you're not supposed to be on this medication. She kept on saying, yes, I'm about to start insulin, and I don't know why. The doctors did more tests, and they told her, look, you don't even need to be on this medication. You don't even need to start insulin. So day by day, they stopped all that medication. They've been monitoring her. There hasn't been any change. She doesn't need to be on insulin. She doesn't need to be on any diabetic medication. She is free. She's free. She's free.
And that's all because of putting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How have you been putting?
We've been we've been slowly introducing our members to a lot of the services that we have here, like, the frankincense, the fire service, and we've been explaining to them exactly what happens, why biblically, everything is so biblical, which is why we love services like the fire service. So we've been explaining to them, telling them that we are putting this on the fire, believing God that as we put it in the fire, it is going to be burnt and it won't return. So we kept doing that every month. End of the month, we'll come, write a little note down like diabetes for so-and-so died by fire, put it in the fire, diabetes for so-and-so died by fire, and God delivered that, and she is free.
Stretch up your hands right now.